Normally this is all you will need: a Phillips head screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, and an electrical tester. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I change a troublesome or a non-working outlet. So if you have something that plugs in and the plug just keeps falling out and this and that, don't be intimidated by it. It's pretty simple if you do it right. So now we want to use our test light. She's hot. So you go and you find your appropriate breaker and kill the power to this guy. So give me just a second. I'm in my shop today, so everything's pretty close. Your breaker box, might be in your basement or somewhere else. So now we'll retest it. All right, she has no juice at all. Shut that off. So the first thing you want to do is remove this outer plate. And in the picture at the beginning of the video, you should basically just need, a Phillips straight and of course a test light. So we got to take this little screw out here. This is just how I do it, you guys. I'm not politically correct. I just like to get it done. Then you'll see these two screws here, there, and there. Phillips heads. Undo those all the way. Some of them can be quite a bit, longer than others. So just keep on going. Okay. So you grab them by the ears here and you give it a tug. And this is what you're going to have behind there. Just like that. Now this is 12-2 wire, so this is a little bit thicker. So it's really stout stuff. So the basic rule across the board: gold screws, black wires. Silver screws, white wires. And your green is always your ground. So this outlet's ran in series, which means there's a plug-in down the way and along that way. What I like to do, I like to run the power that comes in to the bottom and the power that carries on to the next plug to the top ones. So let's just say, for instance, this guy was bad. So you want to grab your Phillips, and don't be afraid to muscle some of this stuff. It's pretty stout. And you just loosen your screws here. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, remember. Okay. So this way, you can save yourself time. And these guys got little hooks normally. And they'll just pop right out, like so. Some of them are pretty finicky. So you make sure that's your bottom guy and that's your top one. And I just grab it and twist it around. Hope you guys can see that okay. And then you got your bottom on the white and your top on the white. And when you back those screws out so far, they have little stoppers. That'll stop you from losing them, I guess. So you pop these guys out of the way. Like I said, you guys, this is pretty stout stuff. So you're going to have to use some elbow grease to get them out. And then let's hit the ground. And yes, I did wire my home shop, and it did have to pass code inspection and stuff like that. So, all right, so here's the outlet. All right, so now we got our new outlet. Same thing, just in reverse. Find your gold screws. These are your bottom guys. So we want to put those hooks in there and get them pretty tight. Tight as you can get them, honestly. Pretty good. There we are. Let's go ahead and get him. You might have to bend these a little bit. It's hard on the old fingertips, but you can do it. Better than paying an electrician, right? There we are. We give it a twist. Here's our bottom guy. trying to give you the best view that I can, because I've seen some videos on here, and it's just awful. So get that guy in there. Just like that. Good and tight. Don't forget your grounds. Now, depending on how you like your plug-ins to look, you can have, you know, these guys up or down. However, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just my shop. So then we give them a little twist, shove it back in, and it's gonna be stout. Get your screws going, and it'll draw it in the rest of the way. Let's get the bottom one started. And I would recommend, if you're, you know, an old house or something and the gang box is metal, just go ahead and wrap the outlet, the back of it, right in here where the wires are, with some black tape a few times. But that's just me. That's just my personal preference. Some guys do, some guys don't. And try to center that up a little so your plate will look nice. And you might have an outlet that's in the wall, and this box could very well be blue, like a sheetrock box. And that's okay. It's all the same. Doesn't matter. You can do it. Nothing to be afraid of if you do it right. Okay, so now we're going to put our faceplate back on. So, within a few minutes, you save yourself a lot of aggravation and money from paying those guys to come out and do it. Looks good. Let me hit the breaker and we'll give it a shot. Good to go. Good to go. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that helps you a little bit. That's just the quick, fast, and the way to do it. There's nothing real super complicated about it. So, hope this helps you out. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.